The turnaround time was great, the communication was great, the pricing was great. So can't say enough about that. Let's go into some of the detail on the bender now. And first thing we'll do is take a look, see if we can't get a good shot of the bridge. You'll see there, of course, is the bender mechanism. When you activate the shoulder pull, it is turning that, and that's, of course, tightening and loosening the tension on the B string to give you that full step up of pitch when you fully activate it. And then you're going to see, I'll try and get here, that string is going through a hole drilled in the back of the bridge plate, and then it's resting on a saddle that Forrest puts in there. He replaces the American Standard fender saddle and puts one of his own, and that's what you get a good shot of there. Okay, we're over here now. There's the shoulder pull mechanism area. Trying to get you a good shot of that. Well done. You can see how it's installed there. I would say from my experience and my research, this would be considered a medium throw, which means, you know, how long does it take to get from 0 to fully activated on the bender once you activate it? I'd say medium to maybe more towards short. It's certainly not a long pull by any stretch, but that from the benders I'd played before the install, medium was what I was looking for, so very satisfied with that. And so let's get to the money shot. If we can't get too much glare there. You can see he did a real nice job working around the contour of the belly cut and contouring that plexiglass covering. And you can see the full spring and bender mechanism installed there coming into the shoulder strap area. And then one last thing we want to look at, I haven't really seen a lot on, was what I'll call the tuning port. On this guitar, he installed it right there. Now the tuning port, for those not familiar, is you take an Allen wrench, it installs right in there, and as you turn it, I believe what you're probably doing is increasing and decreasing the tension on the spring. So basically what you're doing is when you activate the B-bender fully, you're taking the pitch up a full step. So when you have your guitar plugged into your tuner, you go ahead, get your B string tuned up, and then activate it fully, and the tuner's showing that it's not fully reaching that full pitch, whether it's sharp or flat. You can use the Allen wrench on this tuning port to dial it in and get it exactly where you need to be. So a word on that, I've had this guitar, like I say, a long time, and I'd say maybe I access and have to use the tuning port every 4 to 6 weeks. So it's not like a big deal, but it's there if you need it, and eventually you will have to do some fine tuning. I will say also that this guitar lives a very sheltered life. It's in a humidity controlled environment. I'm not playing out with it right now, so you might do it more if you're, in different environments, but in what we call the bender bunker, nah, it's fine. Another thing, interesting thing I'll share is after a few weeks, I'm playing it every day. I just got the guitar back. I'm thrilled. And within a few weeks, I started hearing this pretty prominent squeaking sound. It was hard to miss. And it was only occurring when I activated the bender. And so I was a little bit worried. I was hoping it wouldn't be in this spring mechanism in the back, because that looked pretty nasty. And I'm not mechanically inclined, and I don't want to go in there. It turns out, after really looking for it, I found it. It's basically was occurring where the B string is sitting on the actual saddle in the bridge. And in just friction, moving back and forth with the B-bender. And basically what you do, you just kind of take the string off, put a little bit of dab of oil on there of your choice, string back on, squeak goes away, no problem. So if you get a squeak, I definitely would look on the bridge saddle first, because it's pretty much an easy fix. So that's pretty much a spot-on review of the install. Again, the install went smoothly, the communication was great, the pricing was great, everything. I can't say enough about my experience with Forrest Lee Jr. I mean, it's a great bender. And again, I've had this in the guitar for 1.5 years, so if something was going to go wrong by now, I probably would have. So, and then if it does, I'm sure he'd stand by his work, I have no doubt. So, other things I can think of is basically, it's works well for whether you want to do more of a longer kind of, It also does great for make real staccato kind of. So I've been able to get anything I can think of and my hands can do with the B-bender. I've never been limited by the type of bender that was installed. It's worked really well. So that's my Forrest Lee Jr B-Bender product review. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I'll try and answer them as best I can. I'll also try and put a link to Forrest Lee Jr.'s website in the Show More section of the YouTube, where I think you can put some links. And I'm not affiliated with Forrest. There's no money exchanging hands. I just wanted to give a shout out because I was very happy with the bender and the service I received from him. So I hope that helps you in some way, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.